Here's the second baseman, Craig. Biggio. Here comes a pitch. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And it's through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. Couple of singles back to back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now here is Gehrig. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joey Crable. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is Reggie Jackson. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Singing, one thing visiting teams always chat about before playing in this stadium is the dimensions of the outfield wall. Doesn't take much to hit one out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, only 307 down the left field line and 325 in right. It's a great park for right-handed pull hitters, and the deepest part of the park doesn't take up much space.
This is a hitter's park, no doubt. Rice running hard to get it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And first offering is fouled off. Yo, one. That one hooked foul. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jack Sawinski. And the first pitch misses for ball one. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL,
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But the long ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, D. Strange Gordon. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and it drops in. Luis Arraez stands in. Ball one, no strikes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Torrey makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Now it's the right fielder, Jim Rice. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strange Gordon stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
At the plate, Santiago Espinal.
0-1.
That one in there across the letters.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Alexis Diaz gets the ball now. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And here it comes. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. JT Realmuto steps in. That one ripped. Gone! That ball was crushed. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Steps on first for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. JT Realmuto delivers yet again. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the. Bottom of the second, Zach Britton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Joe Carter stands in now and watches strike one. And ball one.
It's a good take.
Kicks and fires. And now the count is even. And down on strikes he goes, and one away. So digging in, Raul Ibanez. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Derek Jeter. Swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not. That ends the inning, so we take a break. Anthony Misevich gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Colin McHugh up and loosening in the pen. Pulls that one foul. And now the lefty. Way inside, gets out of the way. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Carter brings it in. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
You can kiss it goodbye. That one felt good. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. On the ground, Strange Gordon slings to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Morneau now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Taps softly to the right side. Ibanez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches there. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. Britton back to work. And a foul ball. Baseball runs in the family for Zach Britton. His brother Buck has been a minor league manager in the Orioles system since 2018. Gonna count 1-2.
Yeah, Buck was named Manager of the Year of the Eastern League for the Bowie Bay Sox back in 2019.
Got it by him for the K. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. There's the strike. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Falls it in, and that's the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors.